My channel. These are going to be some timeless messages for Libra. So please keep in mind that they're general timeless messages for Libra and they will not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Flip or switch the roles as energy is fluid, time is fluid, and use your discernment as always. Please don't try to make anything fit. I'm going to go ahead and begin your reading, Libra. So this is kind of a bonus reading for you. So let's see what happens. We have the 10th house here. You have a success with responsibility. There's a shift or a shift in power or a shift in status for you, Libra. Okay, and I want to mention that I'm not pulling cards for personal readings on my live streams. Please use the contact in the description box. Thank you so much for your likes, subscribes. Supportive comments are greatly appreciated, and please ignore the rest. Okay, Capricorn here with the 10th house. This is in the reverse, so this responsibility is like there's a lack of accountability possibly, okay, with some kind of wisdom. All right, lack of accountability possibly with or having to do with a Pisces, with a power and status shift. Pisces could be shifting. Okay, the Pisces energy status could be shifting because you gain some kind of wisdom or you have some kind of knowledge. There was an indecision. A Pisces here could have been very indecisive, okay, with a lack of understanding. So it was like, that's why the status is changing. Wherever you gained knowledge, there was a lack of knowledge somewhere else, Libra. What is this for Libra? For Libra. And what is this gaining knowledge of, or you're being asked to use your intuitive abilities here? There was something hidden with Pisces. There are many words and thoughts. Mercury, something could be coming back around because Mercury retrograde is coming back around, or we're here. Okay, so the many words and many thoughts taking place. There was a power struggle, so there was many words that took place because of a power struggle, or there's an obsession that includes many words. And there's the need to control some kind of awareness because of the power struggle, or the switch in the power and the status that is taking place, the spiritual shift taking place. So coming out of maybe some kind of South Node energy, Libra, what's covering for Libra? Scorpio energy, could be dealing with a Libra, Scorpio cusp, Libra, or another Libra. This is controlling the situation. So the power and status is shifting. The control is shifting, the shift of power or control. Capricorn, there was some kind of focus on the lowest or highest aspect. That's also coming out, Libra. So the decisions, were they balanced? Were they fair? Were they complete or incomplete? Something like that. Controlling the situation, there's a rule. So water energy, some kind of rule imposed to control the situation. Control and rules imposed with Capricorn. Devil energy, Taurus, because of resources to maintain with Taurus, or this is about the resources to maintain your dedications to achieve with this extraordinary, whatever you prayed about is coming about. The control is shifting. It's sometimes you can't control your blessings, or your blessings are out of reach for something here. Let's see. Excuse me. What is this for Libra? All right. So we got the 10th house again. Responsibility and success. Okay. So it's like, what is that? If you use another person for a stepping stone, or if you use another energy as a stepping stone to become a person of power and status, you can expect to lose your balance, right? So it's like that is being shown how somebody became successful or how they became where they are now. And the only reason it's coming to light is because they're in some kind of obsessive power struggle with Libra. The sun, things are being brought to light about the power struggle. There was a need to be obsessive with their sacrifice or a yielding or somebody expected you to be prepared for something. An Aries, sacrifice. Aries thinks they know something here. The Aries energy didn't do something on their own, yielding, a projection of yield to sacrifice, whatever is important to you at this time, or somebody did something out of importance to themselves or for themselves. There's a major change or a mystery about this personal power. So something was done out of personal power or gain. It was not an inspiration. There was some kind of responsibility to take here. There's reactions with the moon, success, because you have success, then reactions, feelings because of success, feelings because of responsibility. The reactions are very responsive reactions to the status change. So there's many reactions to the status change. Scorpio with the control, whatever was imposing some sort of focus of limits out of fear or illusion with the moon as well. We have the light. Okay, I lied. We have the highest and lowest aspects. That's what came out when I tried to see that sentence. The highest and lowest aspects of the reactions of this shift. Major shifts here in power. Aquarius with a discovery, reactions due to discovery. Discovery with Aquarius. Because of this power and status shift, the discovery of the success. Put it where it goes, because there's an illusion behind it. There's a right connection here. You could be questioning this right connection or the connection. There's an idea in question about this responsibility. An idea in question about, how do I want to say this? Serving, the idea in question of serving, taking credit for ideas. Okay, so there's energy that tried to do something with their own discovery about Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn reactions, Aries. What else here? Discovery, what? Gemini, what is this to be believed about? Okay, so there's many reactions and beliefs of the discoveries. Somebody used quick way here with Gemini, quick communication to become a person of power and status, using what they wanted to be known, but then leaving out things with the moon. So it's like only saying what, okay, being very, all right, decisions. You're being asked to see this belief. The decisions were made upon a belief or what is to be known. You're being asked to be fair to yourself, Libra. Here you are. There's fairness when you show with your partners. This is all about your partners, or the focus on your partners, or the shift in the power status of a couple. This belief, a quick way, because you have good fortune. So there's a belief about a fortune. What you want to be known, or what the responsibility of a fortune, or this illusion about a fortune, or your blessings. Somebody's got an eye on your blessings, success. Okay, fifth house. There's Leo here. You have fun, romance, making art. So there's many beliefs about how you are getting your ideas going and making them work, and they're working out for you. The fearful reactions are not having an impact on your productivity, or that you're still shifting the status or the power, or because you are building in an authentic way with the sun. Okay, so we got the sun and the moon. Something was very dramatic about this power struggle, this sacrifice, Aries, Cancer, changes in the resources. What's going on here with Libra? I'm just going to go with these reactions. What are these reactions? Virgo, details. Because you're enjoying yourself, you're cherishing. The discoveries are going to be pleasurable for you. There's some kind of fun and pleasure with the fifth house. Fun, romance, enjoy, cherish, charm. The beauty of life here. Discovering some kind of beauty of life. Discovering details. Two cards of discovery. Okay, wow. Okay, wait a minute here. I don't know what the other card was though. Maybe I just saw that card and it was just loud at me. The discoveries will be loud, or it's not going to be quiet. Something's not going to be as quiet, or you're going to not. Yeah, an obsession, something that was an obsession, or the need to control is not going to be quiet about it. This is being discovered. It was about your love life, or your pleasure, or how you are doing you, I want to say. With the first house, how you're doing you with the first house, you, who you are. I just said that. So a belief about who you are, or your actions, or your desires, or someone's actions or desires, or what they believed, whoever obsessed over a belief about your actions, about what you do on a full-time basis. Something could have been done on a little at a time. The right connection, see through a belief. Somebody tried to use a quick way. 11th house. They could have responsibility for humanity's sake here with the 11th house, Aquarius twice. This is a belief that was discovered for your hopes and your wishes. Somebody's hopes and wishes were a power struggle. So how was that, Oh, it's a sacrifice. So you're supposed to sacrifice your hopes and your wishes over someone else's obsession with what they think they know about. What you or they or the energy of thinks they know about. How one does one on their own, what they're doing. What you're doing is drawing a lot of attention. Okay, you could be drawing a lot of attention with that sun coming out over and over again, with your enjoyment, the way you do not obsess about what's happening, the way you have creatively explored and discovered things. Okay. Libra, what's happening? Getting into some tarot. I know I drew that out, but it was like, what's happening? So, okay, standing your ground. Okay, this responsibility was difficult because it was, so you did something because you felt like it was the right thing to do with this responsibility. You climb the ladder of success, or you're climbing the ladder of success in a different way than others might have expected. This came out sideways. What is it? A Queen of Wands coming out sideways. Okay, there's a Queen of Wands here that could be needing to take a look at the obsessive traits of the situation. And this, they're having a reaction because the responsibility of the power and status, they're unable to, it's not fun anymore. Because we had fun, success, whatever someone was doing isn't fun anymore. because you found love, or you're focused on love, or you have new love. This Queen of Wands is wishy-washy about this power or status, or the shift is, this is part of that power shift or struggle that was showing up. Need to control. Somebody could be jealous of somebody's, or dramatic here with the fifth house because of somebody's resources. It's about somebody's resources too, not just love. Worried about an ending, a plan that didn't work. Or they're discovering that the plan, okay, the Queen of Wands could be getting the memo, the plan didn't work. That just isn't fun anymore. Something's not fun anymore with the fire energy. Nine of Wands. Okay, so if you're not in that Nine of Wands, someone is. This is someone with a bandage on their head. They did too much. The reactions caused like a wall. I don't think this is your energy, Libra, or somebody thought it would be fun to create this environment to win at all cost, or it's about winning at all cost. About being enlightened here. The Sun is in reverse with the Page of Pentacles. I have trust of a child. Page of Pentacles could be being open-minded or having a beginner's mind, or it could be, that would be the spiritual aspect, or it could be a physical aspect. Are you learning something new about what somebody did for fun to win at all cost in a physical sense? To control the situation. Okay, so the control, losing the battle here. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. You're being asked to, this is about a Two of Cups in reverse. You attracting with Venus. There's reactions because of Two of Cups is in reverse. The power struggle didn't work. We thought a struggle would remove, or I don't know where remove came from. Remove something? Remove what? From the past? Remove something from the past, or see a past situation in a different way. There's discovery about a past. Two of Cups in reverse. Queen of Wands is going to be watching you, right? What? Lovers. Have another choice. Gemini here. There's a belief about a love and a choice about the past. King of Cups in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Temperance in reverse. Okay, so we have a fire sign, water sign energy, Libra, of the past, with another air sign that are all in reverse, unhealed with their passions or the emotions or the immature choices in love, or trying to influence. This is influencing choices in love from unhealthy environment, because I mentioned an environment here. So unhealthy environment, while you have a healthy environment, while you enjoy. Somebody enjoyed the reactions for a while. It's no longer fun because it's not disruptive. The power struggle did not work. Knight of Wands in reverse. This energy did not work. This is just a discovery. This is not genius. The need to control is obvious. Knight of Wands is in reverse is very obvious. Emperor. So this Emperor is not getting the feminine energy off this Emperor. Okay, so this could be a feminine energy that's in Emperor power role status with some kind of obsession about what somebody's doing for their future. Their future, okay, so their actions are going to, they're okay, so the future is in question here. The future is in question here. You're attracting and nurturing. So it's like the opposite. Okay, so you with the Queen of Pentacles here and the Emperor, this was either projected towards the Queen of Pentacles, or because the Queen of Pentacles is entering this scene, I want to say something was done out of haste The struggle is seen. I want to dwell there. I'm sorry if I rambled on that. Just trying to get a picture. Get the picture. Judgment. Okay, the judgment, the horn's being called on this power struggle or this obsession. It's being seen for what it is. It had to do with sadness or disappointment. Somebody's struggle was due to their own lack of accountability or an inability to move on or move forward or find love again. Somebody's future. So somebody thought your future was going to be very similar. This belief was communicated in a big way. Wow, with a 3 of can't even think. That just kind of blew me away when I just said this belief has been communicated in a big way, and then the 3 of Cups is behind the 2 of Swords. So something was very indecisive, or this group is going to be very indecisive about what was communicated. The cups are spilled now, or their hope or their future, the good fortune, or this belief was a facade of some sort. Yeah, somebody could have celebrated someone being left out in the cold, or like rejecting a purposeful rejection of a power struggle. Okay, well, more will come out here. What's going on? Budding star, first blush, the bursting out on the scene. Okay, you're bursting out on the scene as this power and status shifts. It's dramatic. It's getting attention. That's why it's getting attention, because you drifted apart. This romance or whatever it was from the past was dramatic as well. Like oil and water, so it might seem it's very obvious. I said that there's separate lives taking place here, separate lives drifting apart. It's how someone is being seen for the status. This status of the 2 of Cups competing. Unfinished business, loose ends, feeling restless. So this energy is now feeling restless because they're being asked to take accountability or responsibility if they are truly the person of power and status. That's me. They're standing there with, I'm going to say, trust your feelings about this. Fulfill your heart's desire. Well, that's what you went after. You got Venus here. Cherish, enjoy, and enjoy good reactions. I mean, not everything has to be overreacted, or so somebody could be overreacting. And so it doesn't, that tells you something there. You get a lucky break. Okay, so you have some kind of lucky break, and it's a successful venture. See, you've been through a lot here, and there was a time behind you, leaving behind you, closed the past. You said no and said yes to something else here. Yes, yes. And then no was right behind it. What is this? Yes. You're going to have the icing on the cake and the sprinkles too. So that is your enjoyment and what is happening here. The reactions from all the blessings coming in. This is really nice. Your eyes are fully open, seeing what is possible. That is why you've overcome so elegantly. There's something elegant about this, the whole thing. We've got no, there's something resistant to change with this 2 of Cups in reverse. There's an accident or upsetting news about an accident. There's some kind of reaction or a power struggle about a resistance to change. There is a discovery as well about this resistance to change, and this resistant to change and energy might have wanted their cake and eat it too, but you actually have get the cake, the icing, and the sprinkles. So I don't know. You put that where it goes. All the cake involvement there. Oh, being hungry, cake and hungry. Could be hungry for sweets or something about sweets here because I just, being hungry, okay? So it could be something about baking as well. But this energy is being immature. This power struggle is immature. The discovery of the power struggle or the thrills was immature. There's judgment now. The horn is being blown. The horn is being blown. Angelic assistance, or it's not gone unnoticed. Unfinished business, out of sync. Somebody with unfinished business feels out of sync because they are out of sync. Okay. What is, oh my God. Well, here's a card that doesn't belong in here. We got a bonus card. What is it? Libra. The Empress. In Libra, there you are. And not supposed to be in that deck. So you keep showing up as you, and nothing can change that blessing coming in for you. Or you are the blessing. Or you living your best life is the blessing. Not, so let's see. Okay, there's a belief here. It is yes. So your belief is right for you here. Somebody tried to do something for their future. There's a creative abundance here. Plenty. There's plenty of possibilities. Full of possibility, plenty, creating abundance. So this is the Jupiter energy with this 11th house. And what is this belief about your blessings? And there's a lot of attention on your blessings and your harvest. So you have a harvest. That is, so you've done the work. If you have a harvest, you've done the work. And the sweet satisfaction in the Empress. So there's a lot of subtle grace that you are being asked to use here with this information. Okay. Feels wrong, bad idea, manipulated, led astray. Okay. Somebody had been led astray because of their obsession or need to control, or wanting to lead the Libra astray. But you're the Empress right next to it. It's like you can't be led astray if you, so you're very, wow, you get a lucky break when you can't be led astray. Yes, you get a lucky break. So whatever feels wrong, being aware of that, because your future is involved here. Your present moment might be the focus, but it has to do with what the focus on your present and how it is going to allow or disallow the possibilities to be attractive with Venus. Okay, it also depends on your reactions to this struggle and the maturity that is gained out of it, and the experience plus the ability to put this into practice. Okay, so it's not even learn, it's about learning the experience and putting it into practice, and then maintaining it, which maintains your goals in some type of way. Your eyes are fully open, seeing what's possible. So as long as you're seeing what's possible or what's not possible, that is a blessing. Last minute changes could be involved. Okay, so there could be something about last minute changes going because something's going to go better than one thing than another. So any last minute changes, take a look at, or take, if it's looked at in an immediacy, there's a reason for it. It could be a red flag in some type of way. Let's see here. I'm going to clarify. Okay, I got the Five of Wands. There's some kind of conflict or chaos or struggle around a dramatic deal about because somebody has a romance. Queen of Wands, a lot of fire. We're about being a success. This is how the success is taking place. The power and the status. This is why power and status shifts are changing. on a big way, or in a small way, and to a big way. It's all about an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. But it's like, as long as everyone's competing for something, and that something is not going to be available, or it's going to be a loss, or this was a dramatic loss, or it's going to be this can attract attention as well. 5 of Wands, with all these wands up, about an Ace of Pentacles. So it's attracting a lot of attention in the physical, or somebody not wanting to attract attention in the physical, but it's so dramatic that it's going to be noticed in the physical. But it says, Libra. Nine of Wands again. Double 9 of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this Queen of Wands could experience in 18 Wands, and then the 5 Wands. So whoever, that's a big old group. Okay, so we got a big old dramatic group from the past. But you got a bandage on your head. So your reflections could be hurtful, or something was hurtful about this energy that is full of wands, or full of something here. Star. It's coming out more upright with the Hierophant in reverse. Aquarius again. This is discovery about your feelings. Somebody want to discover your feelings. Possibly. This could be a divorce, or someone that was from the past about a divorce. You said yes to your feelings. Somebody also said yes to their heart's desire, but it led them down the wrong path, and they were led astray, and and so that was attached to some kind of lesson, had possibly to do with a divorce, or a plan, or a spiritual contracts, or community, or an institution that has unconventional plans, that with attached with an Aquarius, that are on some kind of frills. This is part of wanting the cake and eating it too, Taurus and Aquarius here for you, Libra. You're being asked to trust. I see the word trust poking out here. So or somebody wants you to trust them. I don't know. Let's see. Ace of Wands in reverse. Huh. Okay. You turned something down. Lovers. You made a choice. Gemini here. This is also the resistance to change and accident card, with the reactions and the discovery of why you lost passion with the Ace of Wands, or why you don't have this passion, the obsession. Somebody expected you to be obsessed about something, possibly, or to struggle. You made a clear choice. You're not at some energies of unrest. The Devil, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, Lovers in reverse, unrest about choices and decisions that were not fair and balanced, or consideration of some kind of hope that was restored for you with the Star upright. We had budding star at the beginning. I'm not going to take all those. Hang on here. Budding star with these cards at the bottom of the deck. When I started, and now the star. So I want to 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you have plenty, but this is the card of not plenty. There's a struggle about whose is what. 10 of Cups. Who's happy, or why somebody's so happy. That 10 of Pentacles in reverse, because resources were withheld, but you had emotional fulfillment. There was a power obsession around the resources. That Ace of Pentacles was in reverse with that 5 of Wands. Okay, there was a big old struggle about being seen. So he's not having the financial backing, this belief Okay, so there was a false belief here about somebody's fortune, or they're not as fortunate, or as they, what is that? Past. Let me see. Why is Seven of Pentacles in reverse? Queen of Swords in reverse. The struggle, the possibilities. Somebody wanted you to struggle over possibilities when there was plenty in a different direction. The need to control the abundance. Pluto's, what is that? Pisces, Scorpio? No, Scorpio? I don't know. It's a water sign energy. Pluto, the power struggle, the emotional about harvest. Your harvest taken. Okay, no longer being able to look at what you're manifesting. This was a manipulation. It was a bad idea. Seven of Pentacles can be ideas. Somebody had a lot of bad ideas. Oh, somebody had a lot of bad ideas. It became obsessed with. Oh, Eight of Cups in reverse, and they can't walk away from the obsession of the choices of the win at all costs tower. They either create a tower, trying to avoid a tower, trying to avoid accountability about a tower, about somebody's move, how they turn down. You don't want to pay it. It's like you don't give energy. Eight of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. Not moving on, but it was a bad idea for this energy not to move on. I want to just sum it up like that. Okay, what is this for me with this bad idea over here? This is a bad idea that somebody did. Four of Cups in reverse. This belief about what your manifestations, what is justified. There's difference in beliefs about this injustification, but justice is in your favor. Something going in your favor very much. You are getting opportunities because you're open to receive. Somebody else could be in the position of not looking. The shift of the power status with a discovery about if somebody was offering. So there was an offer or an exchange involved. That was a bad idea. So there was an offer or exchange involved. That was a bad idea. Your eyes are fully open. What is this offer exchange? That was a bad idea for Libra. Six of Pentacles in reverse. It was a bad idea because it was completely obvious that it was not for somebody's future. It was a part of someone else's good fortune, or it was a quick way and it didn't work out. This is an imbalance that was created with this bad idea. And the sun, that is what's being brought to light in life. So with the moon, there's somebody's reactionary because something's in the dark. And let's see, what is the Six of Pentacles? I am not going to leave it there. Page of Swords in reverse. Kind of. Okay, so I said there was an exchange to get a plan. Somebody planned to exchange, but it was an unequal exchange, and it wasn't. It was a fake exchange, some kind of. So there was whatever exchange it was. There was something purposely held back about it. What is this? I'm gonna keep going. One more about that. It's purposely held back about it. I don't want to leave it there. I got a question about it. What is this? Six of Cups. It's coming out more in reverse. Okay, so for me anyway, and that's what I'm going to. Past situation. So whatever information that was being used was a bad idea. Somebody had many bad ideas. This is being discovered, the bad ideas. It's all because someone was disappointed in the change, unwilling to change, resistant to change. So now someone's stuck with the Three of Swords. You're not, or they expected the energy to stick. This Five of Wands expected the three. They're disappointed that the chaos and conflict is not working. So it's like You continue to enjoy yourself here. Three of Wands in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Three of Cups upright. Very over celebratory on things that are now being seen as bad ideas. Lots of bad ideas there. Oh, bless your heart with Ruby. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Okay, so this is about worries. Yeah, release the worries. Unnecessary worries. Citrine can help with that. So if you have unnecessary worries, release them by giving them to God for healing and solutions. You did that. You have the star. You trusted your feelings and blessed your heart here. You could have blessed your own heart here. Natural beauty and authenticity. That's why Venus is here. This is your natural beauty and authenticity is also causing many reactions. You're being seen for who you are. It's causing dramatic reactions of these discoveries. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive, beautiful inside and out. Be shining really bright here. It's like when you shine from within, you don't need the spotlight type of thing. Value your self-worth. When you shine from within, you don't need the spotlight. When you know your own worth as God's precious gem, the universe's precious gem, you are a precious gem on the planet and a star. Your energy is valuable here. Here, let yourself sparkle and shine is in reverse. Your light could be irritating as others, people's toxic energy that is within and around them. Love life in reverse. Forgiveness heals. All right, so whatever loves did not live on or are unable to find new or renewed love due to their own insecurities or their own unnatural abilities here, or they're into authenticity. Because if somebody became a person of power and status, leveling up on a love life that is not even there. Oh, time to release repressed anger is blocking health and happiness. Okay. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is for yourself, not for others. Forgive, love, life, and situations and it's just about, it was meant to show you, okay, sometimes your weaknesses are shown to yourself so you can strengthen them, okay? Ceremonies and celebrations is in reverse. Emerald in reverse. It's like that. That wasn't the Emerald City type of energy of the past. And this is coming up why, though. It wasn't a divine life purpose. Spiritual path is in reverse. Divine life purpose and ceremonies and celebrations. So this is all very karmic or toxic in such a way that it lingered a long time. That's why forgiveness. Oh, you're very talented, or you're being asked to appreciate your talents, or your talents are being highlighted. Journey within, you're being asked to journey within. It is in reverse. What's behind it? Understand your body. Journey within to understand some kind of awareness about your natural. You're not something within about natural beauty and your body. See yourself as you. It's about honoring your flaws and any projections about that. It's not taking. Usually, when someone judges someone, it's because they're have some kind of lower attachment to themselves. I want to say somebody could be very jealous of your talent or the way you look, or projecting. You could have gotten an answer from going within as well about a new talent, or you discovered when you went within there's a new talent. There's a couple different ways I saw that, so I'm going to express them. What is going on for Libra? at this time. Flew out on me. Like attracts like. You're attracting your vibration. It's like you're not going to fool the universe by, your frequency is your frequency. It is what it is. You're going to attract, and if you're more aware of what you don't want, you might be more aware of what you do want, or maybe it's time to take a look at, here, that just flew out. I just know. Yeah, your beliefs are right for you in reverse. There's a belief or belief system that you're detaching from. They're no longer serve its purpose with this love life in reverse. And it has to do with worry. Worrying about what others might think as well could keep a person stuck in some kind of following. Somebody also doesn't follow example well, or this is not leading by example, or just unkind, not leading by example, and this is to not participating with this energy. I'm not going to dwell there. All right, illuminating the shadow in reverse. You could have already illuminated the shadow and closed out the cycle with number 21, which is the World card. It is in reverse. It's about a secret temptation. The shadow aspect with the secret temptation, it's no longer, it's just old, it's like old news. I get the beliefs are, okay, so it's like no longer in the energy. There's a higher energy, the galactic healer, there's a higher purpose. Okay, so the karma's being cleared, or you got a clear start here with healer when you keep an open mind. You're igniting your passion for life. It's like your what you're putting out there is being recognized as very powerful energy. Kundalini rising. So you could be having a Kundalini awakening, or recognizing the energy or that is yours and what is not yours, whichever level that is. We have temptation about these beliefs about energy or healing or closed-minded. And we got leader right behind that. Lead the way. Lead the way. Light your own path. Galactic healer, Kundalini, and then no longer having these kind of lower frequencies of the shadow and temptations. So it's like overcoming the devil, or you face the toxicity, you did the work, and that was it. Dark night of the soul, number 11. Okay. Life brings new meaning. It's in reverse. There's some kind of energy that is not being restored. You found new meaning within a situation with expansion. So you didn't find new meaning within the same thing. You found new meaning within something new, and when you appreciated. So this has to do with appreciation of some kind. Guardian in reverse, dark night of the soul, guard your energy in reverse. This discovery about guarding your energy, what was overstepping boundaries, between worlds in reverse, new direction, blocked from a new direction, being blocked, or gate of not willing to face the fears, or the dark night of the soul kind of energy. This power, personal power and status, is unaware of what's taking place behind the scenes or in front of the, or anywhere. Divine will is in reverse with mindful wisdom in reverse. So yeah, you learn some kind of lesson about your will, or you're using mindfulness, or allowing gatekeeping energy that is fearful reactions to change your will, or change your fortune, or change your future, because I have future, or hopes, a wish for a future. These were bad ideas. Let's see, third eye vision. Being asked to ground your light, third eye vision. Your eye vision could have been blocked here, or now someone else is blocked from seeing what of the darkness. It's about the darkness. One more. The messages are blocked. Observe limitations. You exceeded your limitations, or whatever limits were focused upon, that you exceeded them. It's in reverse. You observed them, exceeded them. Somebody was trying to guard those limitations because shield your energy. but you shielded your energy. So you receive different messages. Somebody's not going to get the information they need from spirit because they're soul fragments. It's part of a soul fragments number 33, master number 33, the discoveries, the messages were blocked in the past about a discovery, about these healing, these soul fragments that have to do with an obsession and the shadow. So somebody's shadow side is still hidden, or there's just shadow to be looked at, or temptation in reverse. Okay, well, your energy's shining through with Kundalini, so you're like burning through you're burning through these lower frequencies that no longer can like attach to your growth. Love and light, act with care. Being asked to act with care, these are distortions of love and light. It shows you that not everything is there to assist you to elevate in such a way that you would expect. Using discernment with healing these soul fragments, and then aligning your universe, because your blessings are at hand here and you're being granted. There's discoveries are a blessing. I'm going to leave that there. Libra, thanks. I'll see you next time.